Good morning, Chattanooga. More than 450 people crowded into the gymnasium at Tennessee Temple University last night to discuss the subject that's on everybody's mind: crime in Chattanooga.
I am angry and disappointed by the events of the last 2 weeks.
There was a murder last night, just 3 blocks away from where I work. Where I live in Brainerd, I sometimes hear gunshots in the distance, so I'm concerned about crime, break-ins in the community. And it was wonderful to have people come and not so much talk about the problems, but to look positively for what people can do to get involved.
And I done went to meetings like this before and been going to for 3 or 4 years. It ain't nothing, it ain't changed nothing. Just sitting around the tables don't prove nothing. So we got to see what tomorrow brings.
The violence that we've had over the last 2 weeks is unacceptable and cannot continue.
Mayor-elect Andy Berke organized the forum to look at the problems with hopes to move a policy forward by the time he takes office April 15th. In the last 73 days, 30 people have been struck by bullets. On average, that's 1 shooting every 3 days. And this month, the shootings have only picked up. Since March 5th, police have worked 14 shootings in which someone was killed or injured. That's almost 1 a day.
Police in the community, in partnership with city leadership, will work together to make our city the safest mid-sized city in the South. We will do it by better policing, smarter prosecution, effective prevention, and real punishment.
Next up, a Chattanooga councilman is suing the Hamilton County Election Commission to keep his seat on the city council. Peter Murphy has asked a judge to order a runoff in the District 9 race. After losing the March 5th city election to Yusuf Hakeem by 6 votes, Murphy says he's entitled to be a candidate in a runoff election. Vote tallies in the race showed neither Murphy nor Hakeem received more than 50% of the votes cast. Next up, a 42-year-old man is charged with attempted murder in a stabbing in Red Bank Wednesday night. Police found Raynard Cable hiding behind the Cherokee Motel. The victim, 28-year-old Justin Tocknell, was hospitalized with several stab wounds in the abdomen. The plan to give a former downtown theater new life as a climbing gym and retail space is hitting a few snags. Organizers have pushed back the opening of the block from this summer to early October, and the project's cost now exceeds $5 million, $1 million more than the original estimate. When finished, the block will host a Rock Creek Outfitters store, the Chattanooga Visitor Center, and High Point Climbing and Fitness. Plans include 25,000 square feet of indoor and outdoor climbing space, which will make it one of the largest climbing gyms in the country. Lastly, 40 Chattanoogans in Germany this week rode a bullet train through the country at nearly 180 miles per hour. Germany's fastest train won acclaim from the Chamber of Commerce delegation, but bringing high-speed rail to Chattanooga may take a while. 15 years after the government first began putting money into studying a maglev train between Chattanooga and Atlanta, that train has yet to leave the station. Backers hoped the local link could be a starting piece for high-speed rail from Miami to Chicago. An $8 million environmental impact statement outlined 4 different routes along Interstate 75 for a new bullet train. Since then, another $3 million of local funds have been pledged for an engineering study. Despite numerous delays, local backers of high-speed rail insist the project is still on track. A high-speed train built on maglev technology would be faster, smoother, and more efficient than the old passenger service that Chattanooga lost in 1971, and backers say rail between Chattanooga and Atlanta would undoubtedly ease traffic congestion. And looking at weather, we'll see a 40% chance of rain after noon today, with a high near 52 degrees, and more rain tonight with a low temperature around 43. I'm Harrison Keeley. For more on these stories and updates throughout the day, follow us on Facebook and visit timesfreepress.com.